There it is. Oh, I want to take that now. Is it too late? Can we get it? Let's take it. Hey, you guys know this guy? We're on a 2008 here. Spur of the moment ride on a tool and heading towards Fairview.
It's heading east.
Did you say east?
It's eastbound right now.
Well, going eastbound, but
And then
it's
it goes north.
passing by some very expensive shacks. It's been a while I filmed a ride on the non-scrap.
Pierrefonds garage.
Yeah, this is where I've seen some oldies, you know. Now we're on Boulevard St. John's. And the first Tim Hortons I ever started going to, a walk from my old high school. Oh, look, nice scrap. Was right over there. You can't see it. It went out of business years ago. And yeah, that was the first Tim Hortons I started frequenting with my buddies. We all stayed back an extra year. Bunch of jabronis we were, you know. That was in '94. We're going to be on YouTube. Yeah.
Here's the old.
There's the old Pizza Hut. Yeah, the old Pizza Hut is now a Starbucks. And we're coming
This
up.
church is eternal.
And my old high school, Pierrefonds Comprehensive, is right over there across the street there. Of course, when I was in high school over there, we called it prison camp Hitler style.
That's right.
Fire station. Here's my old mamada. And the scratch. So Grant was just saying that he says that brutalistic design of this, like this, all the basically the whole thing inside out is all like basically it's all bricks or cement bricks. And he says it's a brutalistic design because it's all made to like control people.
No, but all brutalist buildings are basically about making the individual feel as small as possible and making the state as glorious as possible.
Yeah, well, that would explain. I guess that explains a lot of the designs
That's
in
why
Cuba.
Russian and Soviet designs are like. Ooh,
very nice. You know, this reminds me, I had a gym teacher back in high school. I'm not going to mention his name, but I was telling that to a friend of mine recently. He was known to get really, do some risky stuff. And I think one time he might have got suspended when we were like, we went outside and it was only like 13 degrees. We're in our shorts and everything. And and then he split us up into two teams. It was basically for I play soccer or whatever. Like one team was the Americans, the other team was the Russians.
So that's actually pretty tame.
Yeah, but even at that time.
Teachers could get away with a lot that they can't get away with now for sure.
Yeah.
Especially now that everybody has a camera.
Yeah, yeah. Right. Yeah, suburbia, the land of cars. I've seen a number of old cars already being out here a few hours. Shit, I managed to just barely film a DeLorean. Just to show you.
Have you ever had some beers at the Reds?
Wait. This place still exists?
Yes, it does.
What?
It's the Residence.
This place has been here forever. Brasserie, yeah.
That used to be a St. Hubert, but it worked out.
I had a friend who worked out here. There used to be an Omer Dessert over here.
Yeah, that's right.
And he actually, a friend of mine one time worked there briefly, and he gave me a shitload of those expensive markers with the two tips.
The Sharpies?
Yeah, and then the place burned down. There's that Audi dealer, eh, I think?
Oh, yeah,
Audi Porsche?
Car dealer.
Yeah. The opposite of this.
But I can remember when all of this was nothing but a swamp. Mm-hmm. And there was like that one little gas station in the middle of nowhere.
The Crevier?
Yeah. I guess it was crazy.
Oh, I guess that's a Mercedes there because it's got all those Sprinter vans in the front. Of course, they're all colorless. Ooh. Look, even that building across the street is like brand new. It's not even open yet.
They just tore down the facade and redid it for whatever reason.
You know, it's really kind of funny that we wound up on this bus because I was telling Grant earlier. I said the thing is we could take this all the way to Point Claire, but then it veers off and goes here and there before it goes back onto this road to go to Point Claire to the train tracks. So.
Now that we're getting close, we're going to Fairview. There's a possibility that we'll see some of the REMs being tested on that section of the line.
Yeah, that is interesting. Eh? So you wouldn't want to stay on, eh?
Well, stay on. I'm just saying it's possible. This would be very interesting. Come back.
I think they actually redid this road. You know that? I might be wrong, but I remember it being really a crappy ride
Oh, it was.
because all the 470 buses are takes way a ton, so they screwed up the whole street on this side.
Well, every 3 years, I think they have to repave this thing.
Interesting, because there's a Westminster in Montreal West. That's the main drag. Yeah, we're hauling ass, man. Man, that's some good timing. Been a good day. Look at this, that's an old strip mall. That's been there a long time.
The strip mall and that building behind it have been there for
Yeah.
probably 40 or 50 years.
Hey, when I had a clique of friends, there was a chick I knew. She was friends with our friends. She lived near here, on this side though, somewhere near here.
We had a friend that used to live in the complex on the behind that apartment building.
But the question is, once again, what are the rents like, you know, in places like this, you know?
Yeah, sure.
That's the thing. Because I'm sure they're not
cheap though.
they're not cheap either, no. Even a plain building like that, you know?
That would be a fairly cheaper building compared to what he's under.
You know?
Even though this building is like probably 50 years old. Over here, that's 50 years old.
Well, you see, oh yeah, okay, we're coming up to Chenoy's.
Chinois is over there.
A lot of good times with the boys at Chenoy's, drinking a lot of coffee, having pizza, whatever. That place will be open like 24 hours, man, I think.
Chinois is never going to go away, it seems.
Well, the one Laval went away, it didn't last. So, okay, we're going really fast, buddy. What's the hurry now? Like, I'm recording this, you know?
Yeah, let's go to the bathroom, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, Chenoy. Oh, I passed it.
Now
So,
look at all of these.
yeah, that's weird.
These places have all closed.
Yeah, that's all going to become condos.
That's from COVID.
You think that's from COVID?
Yeah, yeah. A lot of these restaurants comes from COVID and never reopened. That used to be a Hardee's.
What?
No, Burger King, sorry. It used to be a Burger King.
I know Human Resources is
Yeah.
probably still in that building, eh?
No, I think they moved it to the other building.
What a
Does it
surprise.
still have Quebec there? Because-
You know, you mentioned a thing, maybe he's driving fast because he's got to go to the bathroom. That's exactly why I don't think I could last being a bus driver. Because I always have to go to the bathroom. I'm approaching Fairview. Seen a lot of old cars, this garage, over the years. No, nothing today. Kind of ironic. I was talking about coming here, and here we are. No, I thought he continues south back onto St. John's.
Anyway, they'll force another one off. Was it the 470?
I don't know.